New video on the channel. In this video I am going to be explaining to you what I've just done. I've just gone ahead and made an £8,000 deposit. Now I was gonna go ahead and transfer about 25k into this account, however my bank has a £10,000 a day limit and I had to send like 1.3k somewhere else earlier for a purchase I made. So good problems to have, right? Only a £10,000 limit, which has limited me, so I'm gonna do the rest. I'll probably do another 10,000 on Monday, or maybe 9,000, leave 1,000 free in case I need to make any transfers. And then I'll, as the week goes on, or actually over the weekend, I can still deposit in TRADING212 over the weekend. So I'll get this all added up by the end or mid next week. So we now have £10,435 in the account, and I'm going to be explaining to you where I'm going to start allocating this money. You can see we have 7,000 in free funds. Now I did go ahead and put £1,000 into the dividend portfolio, which is increased. Obviously, we now have holdings in Broadcom, we now have holdings in Rio and BHP in this pie because I added these, I added these stocks into this pie just yesterday, I believe, or the other day. So, and also, I lowered a couple of these as well. So these will start to go down over time as I invest more and more money into this pie and it averages out. So there you go. We're currently up about £9 on this account so far, and let's go ahead and show you what we're looking at. So Altria, we currently have 242 in. Again, it was kind of, I dumped in £1,000, and you can see the holdings as they're weighted here. So 150 of that would have gone to Realty, etc., and you can see the breakdown there. So yeah, Altria is currently up 3.78%, AT&T up 5%, BCE down 3, BHP down 5, BP is up 6. BAT is break even. Broadcom up 2%, so we made £2 in the last like 30 minutes, whatever, since I bought, which isn't bad. Of course, they are on a nice rally up today over the last month. Actually, they've been doing pretty well, but in the last 3 months, they're down. So probably a pretty good buying opportunity in my opinion. But again, none of this is financial advice, of course. Coca-Cola, we're down about 1%. Imperial Brands, we are up 10. Intel, we're down at 5%. Realty Income, we are up 0.67%, which is my largest holding right now. And I'm going to continue to allow this to be my largest holding because I've been investing in this manually, because this is where I did plan on investing in real estate this year. Some of you that may not have seen my other videos, and by the way, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you haven't already, because we're doing multiple videos a week on my stock journey. So yeah, I did plan on buying some real estate this year. However, I've switched that into buying physical real estate, into buying some REITs. Now, I may add another couple of REITs. However, most of the REITs that are available on these brokerages, unless you're going for like commercial REITs, which are kind of hard to get a hold of because there's not, not commercial, but living house, like actual houses, right? Not commercial, but residential. Sorry, there's the word I was looking for. Let's go for residential, which is not too many good residential REITs at the moment that I found anyway. If you know of one, let me know. Most of the REITs invest in office buildings, warehouses, commercial, just for commercial use, right? So essentially what I'm looking at doing is I'm putting all of my real estate funds into Realty Income and maybe another 1 or 2 REITs just to hedge myself. But because of most of these REITs invest in pretty much the same type of properties, sorry, I can't speak today, it's Friday, okay, you gotta let me off, then yeah, that's if we go up, all of them are going to go up. If we go down, all of them are going to go down. So I still think there's a good buy for Realty. I mean, last 3 months, in August we're at $74, and last year, yeah, that was an all-time high. So maybe a good buy now. We haven't seen lows of $55 in forever, like literally a very, very long time. So like at the crash of 2020 when everything shut down, kind of thing. So I do think potentially now is a good buy, but again, not financial advice. And then also we have Rio Tinto, which are about £500, which is down 4%, and Unilever is down 1%. Now, all of these, if you see the dividend yield, they are all high yield dividend stocks. Now, there is a reason for that, is because I am investing in high yield dividend stocks for my future, right? These are what I want to be earning dividends off every single year. I'm going to keep reinvesting the dividends. Do I plan on living off dividends? Maybe. I mean, you're going to get probably, if we look here, let's see, 8, 6, 6, 9, 4, 6. So we're probably looking at an average of probably like 5% dividend yield, maybe 4.5 to 5% dividend yield. So yeah, you probably could live off this long term. Let's see what that is per year. So if we have 25,000 in this account, which I plan on doing, and we're getting 5% a year, it's going to be about $12.50 a year, which is going to be divide that by 12. It's going to be about £104 a month on average in dividends on 25k. So it's nothing too crazy. Now let's bring back up the calculator and do some calculations here. Let's see here. Yeah, so if we go to here and we do, let's say we can get $250,000 this account, which I think is pretty doable. Then if we times that, by 5%, that comes out to about 12.5k a year, which is just over $1,000 a month. So we're gonna need about $250,000 in here to make it, significant. But if we had $500,000 in here, which again, I'm 21, I own a business, it probably is doable in the long term, but for now, probably not. But that's gonna be 500,000. That's 50k is 500k, times that by 5%. It's going to be about 25,000 a year, which is about $2,000 a month. So I mean, some people live off that, but you're going to need 500k in there to make that worth it. And that's not including capital gains, by the way. So if we add in capital gains on 250k, which I think is a lot more achievable, times that by 5%. Let's say on average it moves 7% a year, so that's going to be 13%. Yeah, that means we're going to get about 32,500 per year. Divide that by 12. Again, some people live off of less than this a month, much less than that. So yeah, I mean, if we can get $250,000 in this account with, average increases in terms of dividends as well, plus capital growth of about 7% a year on average, then yeah, we're going to be looking at a nice 30k a year salary on $250,000, which isn't too bad in my opinion. So there you go, guys. There is the TRADING212 update account. Now, just to give you some info, I do plan on putting maybe another few thousand, 10k, something like that, into eToro. And I'm looking at buying VTI, QYLD, and QQQ, as well as probably starting to buy some stocks on there, because I also have a £40,000 ISA on TRADING212, as you can see here. Let's get this up. We do have about 40k ISA in here, so I don't want to be above that £85,000 threshold for for the insurance in terms of what the FCS provides, just because just because I don't want to be above that. So until I get another 40k in here, we're going to be switching over, and I do think that it's probably a good idea to have a few brokers just to protect yourself in case one goes bankrupt and whatever else. You then have backup plans, and you just protect yourself a bit more. You're investing with a few different companies, which I do prefer, in case anything goes wrong with the company. They could have a bad month, a bad week in terms of their balance sheet. Some things could happen. They could not, they might be making less money, etc. That's looking bad for the company. If you don't manage to get your money out in time, or they lock withdrawals, then you're kind of screwed. So I like to just have, I was down like back in 2021 when I knew nothing about investing. I did, but I just played around with a few stocks. I put in like £300. I just chucked it into a few stocks, and I was down over 60%. So that was nice. But yeah, so I do plan on moving to eToro. I do have a free trade account as well. I may put some money in there. I haven't yet decided, but I'm gonna keep adding to this. I just like the TRADING212, how they lay it all out, especially laying out all of these key ratios very easily on the page. But yeah, guys, that is my dividend account. That is my update. I've gone ahead and done an £8,000 deposit into here, and I'm going to continue to do a £25,000 deposit in total over the next few days. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new. Hit the like button. Let me know down below what you think of my stock picks. Are you invested in the same? Let me know what you own. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.